Virgo, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and we're going to do your weekly read. This is for Virgo placement, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It is a general reading. So if it's not sounding like your life, if it doesn't resonate, don't try to force the fit. It's just not your energy I'm picking up on this week, okay? And there are many excellent readers on YouTube, and maybe one of them has your message for the week. I'm going to do 4 cards today. Oh, looks like a little bit of a rough week, Virgo. You are tenacious. You have such energy of perseverance. You have gone through so many battles when others should have been helping you fight. It's all been on your shoulders. That is an incredibly good character trait, quality in a human being. Absolutely. This isn't the 9 of Wands where you're so absolutely exhausted because of all the battles you've been fighting. This is only the 7, but you're moving in that direction. You've got what it takes to fight the fight. You don't mind taking the responsibility, but it is a big responsibility. It can be a burden on your shoulders. There's something about this week that, how do I want to say this? There's something about, you need to make some choices this week, okay? And something about making those choices brings up all of your shame issues. Where you feel shame. You feel ashamed of something about yourself. You feel like something about you is wrong, and making the choices you need to make this week. You've got the stamina, you've got the energy to do it, but it's making you feel, pardon my language, it's making you feel like shit. It's making you feel like you are inadequate. It's making you feel like you are not enough for the task at hand. And that's so not true, but that's what you're feeling, because it's a really difficult thing to balance everything you're trying to balance. And it's breaking your heart a little bit. It's making you feel grief. And I don't know if that's grief related to the responsibilities that you're carrying. If there's something about the responsibilities you're carrying that makes you feel sad. If it's the fact that you've got so much going on and you need to balance it all in the air. This isn't usually a card of overwhelm. This is usually you're taking care of it. Same thing here. You're taking care of it. You're not at the point of exhaustion necessarily. But something about this week is really making you feel bad about you in a way that isn't accurate. Like you're expecting more of yourself than what you're capable of, and no one else is, but you are, and you feel like you're not good at your job, or you're not good at your relationship, or you're not good at whatever it is that you have to take care of and balance in your life. You feel like you're failing on all fronts. And that is maybe just the stress of the holiday. It's tapping in to some deep grief, though. What I want to say there is when we feel our pain, that's when it starts to heal. I know that this card gets a really bad reputation, but to me it also feels like, yeah, this is not a good scene, right? This hurts. It hurts a lot. But in that hurting, in feeling it, not just thinking about it, right? The swords are all about intellect, and the heart is just, you know, it's an iconic image of every emotion, every tender spot in you, and thinking your way through that pain rarely works. You must feel it. And when you start to feel it, when it hurts this much, that's when you know that you're working toward healing. That's when you know, like when you cut your finger or your hand and you put peroxide on it and it stings to bejesus, man, it hurts. But it's helping. That pain is the first step in that process toward healing. And I feel like that's where you are. You're not, you're super, not burdened. You have a lot of things going on. You're responsible for a lot of things. You're persevering through many challenges. You've got a lot of responsibilities you're juggling. And you've been doing this a long time, it seems. And then something happens this week and you feel like, you know, maybe it's just one bad day, but you feel like you can't do it. You're no good at anything. That's just your perception. You just have to weather that out, okay? If there's any way you can take a sick day, take a sick day. You need some self-care, as they say, right? You need to just stay in bed, watch Netflix, just breathe, give yourself some good food, drink lots of water, get some sleep, and I think this will not be as overwhelming, but at another time, maybe you need to address whatever that shame feeling is. You're hurting. Let yourself hurt. Let yourself feel. That is the step that gets you toward healing so that you don't have to hurt anymore. And I think that's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that the week goes smoothly for you. Be kind to yourself, yeah? Thank you so much for your support of the channel. We've just gone over 200 subscribers, and it just is so amazing to me. And I thank you so much for that support, for the likes, shares, subscribes, the comments, all of it. It's amazing to me. So thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. I think that's it. I wish you a good week. Blessings.